How's it going, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Hello to all my new subscribers, and hello to all my old subscribers. Now, this is a video of milestones today. First and foremost, we went over 800 subscribers last night, so I'd like to thank everybody for that. And the second milestone is we've ticked over 100,000 minutes of watched video, which is frankly amazing to me. So thanks everybody for that. And the third milestone is this is video number 100 on the channel. It doesn't seem too long ago that doing 100 videos would have seemed impossible, but here we are in the middle of lockdown, 100 videos. So thanks everybody for sticking with me. I'm hoping that the content is improving and being consistent and enjoyable. You can let me know in the comments whether you think that's true or whether it's a bit up and down, and I'll try and work on any suggestions that you have. So, with all that said, on the lathe today we've got a piece of ash. It's about 4 inches thick and about 10 inches wide. And I just thought I'd leave this playing in real time rather than speeding it up, so you can see just how quick that 40/40 grind is at doing this rough work at the start of a project. It really is a time saver. Spinning at 1400 RPM. Nice. Alright, so let's speed it up. Get cracked on. So what I thought I'd do today is have another go at one of those wide rim bowls. And this project is specially for Hugh Davies, who he loves it when I put colour on a bowl, so I thought I'd do one especially for Hugh. It's not a bad piece of ash, but it does have some pretty bad cracks in both sides. And I'm running out of glue and activator, so I wanted to turn away as much of that cracking as I possibly could. Really motoring through that work there. Okay, so here I'm isolating the rim. And what happened there was I went too thin because the top of the bowl was uneven, and when I stopped the lathe to have a look, I was down to maybe 3 mil at the thinnest point, and that was too thin for what I wanted to do with the project. So I cut in, and we've made a very slightly smaller bowl. A little bit annoying, but there you go. What it did mean is we turned away even more of that cracking, so I didn't have to glue anything on this project. So I was a bit tight on the bottom for my 88mm mortise. Just enough room there. There was a bit of a notch fell out the bottom as well. So it's not a complete mortise, but it's 80% complete, I'd say, so it's going to be perfectly strong enough. I'm just giving it a quick sand, and I sanded up to 400 grit. So out comes the blowtorch. Just giving it a quick burn just to define the grain. I wanted to make it quite a high contrast on this, so I did more of a heavy burn than I would usually. You can let me know in the comments whether you think this burning is a good effect or not. Okay, so after the burning, I put a 1200 grit pad on and just gave it a quick sand. What that does is it picks up a lot of the charcoal and it pushes it into the open pores of the wood. And now it's time for Hugh's favourite bit, and that's where we put the purple dye on. Just kidding, buddy. Not today. We're going straight in with the sanding paste, and we're going to leave it natural and burned. And we finish it off with a large helping of shine juice. Okay, so nobody sent me any pictures, so we're not doing that bit today. So if you have got some images you'd like to send in, you can send them to willmakeseverything@gmail.com and I'll feature them on the show. So we're on to the hollowing. I started out just making it level with my the old bowl gouge, standard grind, 40 degrees. Still spinning at 1400 RPM. So you can see I've left that rim quite thick, and that's because I wanted to put an angle on it so that it slopes down towards the base of the bowl. And if I'd made it too thin, I wouldn't be able to do that, so that was the idea there. And back on with the 40/40 grind. Made light work of the hollowing today, didn't take too long at all. I think the whole bowl was made in probably a little bit over an hour, hour and 20 minutes maybe. So I got down to a wall thickness of about 1/4 of an inch. That was plenty thin enough for me. I couldn't really tell how deep I was, so I didn't want to push my luck and join the funnel club again. So that's where we ended up. One final cut and we're there. And then a quick sand up to 400 grit. So we ran the blowtorch around the inside of the bowl, and I didn't want to burn the rim at the top for two reasons. One, I wanted it to be contrasting, and two, it was a bit thin, and I thought if I heat it up too much, it's going to crack. So we then sanded with a pad up to 600 grit, and then we put the sanding paste on. You can see the charcoal's gone in the grain on the rim. And then shine juice. And there we are, all finished. Right, so I'll leave you as ever with the glamour shots. I hope you like this one, Hugh. I purposefully didn't put any colour on it just for you. Now, Hugh's got his Scraps Bowl project coming out tomorrow on his channel, and I'll leave a link to his channel in the description of this video if you fancy checking it out. It's Wouldn't It Be Nice wood turning channel. So I'll leave a link in the description for this one. And I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you haven't subscribed, I'd hope you consider subscribing and hit the like button and all that good stuff. And I'll see you tomorrow when there might or may not be some colour on a project. We will see. Right, take it easy folks. Cheers.